different thing to talk about. Madi kan bechira open. This is the history of UCC. Oko page 36. Prof. Nana Jeopoko Ajiman as academician, lecturer, we good. English department. Com skills, na now try kotono. Media, one chairman, dear, da meko no vice chancellor. Inti, na academic idea, adansi na matia fa home. But delivery as vice chancellor, dear, book way is summarizing. Because UCC, after
book now body obey
virtually
as a vice chancellor.
Obey university no nya full autonomy from 1972 by President Buzia. I go through series of crises. And a man I'm Rebieka say University of Constant Confusion. So I could see from 1993 Professor Ejapon ebe take over as vice chancellor and a UCC turning the trajectory. Now fe see development and new orientation. To ko UCC met me the minister say most of the current major developmental projects Professor Ejapon and others all year and na onishiti and Professor Reverend Professor Adobin ebeye bebre kan to kwani e kire say we yi fru abonzo be bisa say na first na school no etisen but onua obi a wo use history of UCC book no bi no say wo fa Professor Ejapon ye President Rawlings time, Professor Adobin ye President Kufuor time. Prof na no Opoku Agyemang started latter days of President Kufuor and the rap Prof Mills. But book no say Prof na ntumi a money home modern anya adwuma senia foforo yoye no because aban na ebaye no eyi na ni free university development so get fund at the basic school. Nti book no patch re wo say Prof na modern ma Japan ni Adobin boy no wantumi anyo sa ampa ko UCC so a onu ni any footprint say Prof na initiative project we na owie da bia no de bi ni ho ba we book no kra be ka kire say but any sa no nyina no obo modern say ni bi mu aye no ye wie bi good hono de ne de no yewura Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh enso so far medicine, the medical aspect, health also yeah to the level of a surgeon or even international groups of medical officers or a member college of this and also to be a field obi to me could drew ni pick obi to me drew medical officer and the obe kwadru and say be admit you into such internationally reputed institutions no be okonyaho nti obo mo feels they are all perfect. Niye betumi de na agina so abu akonta anye title doctor and professor metimi esimi bu aka cho say per my passing through being an SRC president of a university say metimi say ne napo lecturer and a professor babi oduru ye no e na professoria enya adesua doctoria ena ya adesua PhD ye ni any title yesua de professor wo PhD na wo kira de kira articles na be associate professor omo de obe oba na council atnas university council na nema that title ye hwe na ampa articles are watch no doso then they give you associate o chena akoso ya then they give you full professorial nti eno sanity do wonya academician na say anase we need university setting na hardly will you get the title professor. Who is that? Dr. Baumia associate professor?
Oh really?
Oh, you are not aware. Yeah, 2008 elections no Yenim Kunima call Canada cultural, he got his associate professorship. Indeed, say anytime you call institution be an friend visiting professor.
Okay.
But no used to be gone. No, I'm fat as a banker, the professor and you know in here. Indeed, ne, but be a gun and you be a sebi open or crack. Now ye fair for their judgments. Ebe fan say Nyamia Daroma, Omunina dimfie 9, the same number of days. Ewo Ministry of Education. Ghana ngomasua you know obia ko handle ya reshuffle obia to obia nya 4 years pepe ti akontabu a yebebu afọ mo ho no obia 4 years akontabu na nia are ho kakra ne say wo fa their performance at the education ministry the tangibles physicals a Ghana for be hununa. Met me the minister Simibo say, untumi mfa Professor Nana Opoku Adjuma Juma, our education ministry, and to Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeho, even 10%. Mileage, you know what, papa. Mileage, you know what. Na yan kane kekeyano, as I say, you prove with evidence. Do we now walk before Frobia a different that now one so what the aba. Oria near Edikain, and say. Party bia nsana obeba aban mu no wo de wo manifesto ebetudwa ti ne opesa wo ye fa ngomasua ho ewom ne opesa wo ye fa pomudine ho ewom ne opesa wo ye fa agodie mu nsa bibia nti na manifesto a ye betumi de ajaji Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe on the side of the MPP 2016 manifesto ye betumi de ajaji Mama Professor Nana Opoku Adjuma NDC 2012 manifesto because eno na ye John Mama Mamu enu musu no di minister ti ne si Professor Moses Abreso untumi mfa na nka ho ne si President Kufu Abreso untumi mfa Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe nka ho ti obi amfie 9 no ye mu ho akontae onua 1 ye mamra ye frɛ ne constitution no 1992 ena ye mra ye de ba democracy constitution no de shemu say enfie mienu ntem between 93 and 94 yemfa mra bi mra ebe ma Ghana ngumasua ewon totofe wom nkura mu aye kwa na aye nhye sa akwada bia beko bi ye frɛ ne FQ free compulsory universal basic education ana osi se samra no ba enye no se mfie du ntam ese Ghana ngumasua eye kwa na eye nhye soso at the basic level no na kindergarten to JHS level ana osi e konento aso mu no ye nhwe se ye be ne kakra ma na be free NDC yes samra no because samra and virtually omuna ye sa FQ act no because MPP for anko parliament between 93 and 94 na di shemu said 10 years within yes enachi every day 1 January 1st 1995 to the last 10th year Ghana hwese ebema FQ ayo adwuma NDC di mfiensia anyo adwuma
10 years no munsia
10 years no mudi munsia from 94 to 2000 anya adwuma ti NDC fraban mu 2000 no na kindergarten for nkora pay school fees na primary school pay school fees na JHS pay school fees
mani aye mra
na
enye hyehyeye
aban no mo no
ombenya ne
free fie duntam ti sa mfie duntam mu twansia ye ntumi anyo President Kufuor bedi ade no mfie mienu ntam 2002 na odi bibia ye frɛ no capitation grant by capitation grant no ye brofo a ebegina ho ma school fees a yetua ne KG yetua no primary yetua no JHS enti na bia ntua school fees bio ba ne na abeye ka ho no ye frɛ no registration fee what quad form 3 no na what tua registration fee na what tron so hwe nti akwada na wo fon timi ntua registration fee no na ne ngumasua wie wo mra ni nua no mo kotro BEC so jai school go ntimi kotro bi President Kufuor free abani mu 2009 7th January no na capitation grant 30,000 and na 3 cities Professor Mons take over no 2010 no increase no by 50%. 50% no na ye 1 cedi 50 pesos and at 15,000 to the categories na ye 4 cedis 50 pesos and now 45,000 tiska no sana Prof Mills time ye mfa no say 2012 eso ye na ye 4 cedis 50 pesos and President John Dramani Mahama manifesto a we in 2012 at the back Ghana for any election ni page 24 and what the shame say obehwe say afi biara me ama men kan ne direct na obiya tibi any page 24 the next NDC school ensuring compulsion, that is government, parents and guardians, ensuring that all children of school-going age are sent to school. The measure that will be taken include the following. Then, Yanko capitation. Review the capitation grants periodically to keep pace with cost levels. Periodically within the 4 years. Because we are fear 9. Mra Don Dramani Mahamadin Kunimno or the Mumasia say no share, Mammy Binsa, a friend Professor Nana Geopokwajiman. 4 years of Professor Nana Geopokwajiman. Capitation grant, 1 peswa. Fanka home. But no much say review it periodically.
You didn't give one say annually.
Yearly. And I'm fiem you cry. Can be on for 50 pesos crown so name 1 or 5 cities. Professor Nana Geopokwajiman as Minister of Education, a dear way, a ma headmasters who ba ma choko kurano na benyes kanabedi atobi. Then Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeso Basa from 7th January 2017 to 2020. Napo every education ministry in fear 9 na capitation grant 2017 na obeye swafo na no ebo hom pimanim 100% equal 9 cities. And 2018 abandon 1 city ka ho mane beye 10 cities. Enti capitation grant na po baya okono no we increase no by 122%. So on capitation grant, school fees are yede boa sebe mobrowa for ne ntotofi wafo e wofom no. Now no Pokwajiman failed 0. Na po passed 100%.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Okay.
2. In the same manifesto, President Kufuor say, why is school fees na free hono? Adia fofora SSA eye say, nkwada no bi ko school na wofo nye scan man to aduane ni. The other say be boy pese bi ama no ne ye bi egu robam no de ko. Ya nya won ko school. And ye yemfa didie bi mra na nkwada ewo school nkuma mu no. Aban be ma baduane adi. Na friend school feeding program. President Kufuor introduced soon around 2005-2006. Or starting the piloting no 2 schools per district. Na e grow sa ne papa Dr. Amwakutu Fordano. Professor Mills eba baimuno. Na President Kufuor amankwada 600,000. Ena na edidi. Ena Prof Mills ebe increase no by 800,000 in 4 years because President Kufuor started here no or in initiative.
Yeah.
Until 2012. Nyame na meka NDC manifesto where no mudibu capitation grant ho akontan. Ewo page 21. Our 208 manifesto achievements in education. Under the school feeding program, we have more than doubled the number of the beneficiary school children from about 600,000 people in 2008-2009 to over 1.4 million in 2011-2012. Where are Kontabu?
Okay.
Then John Mohammed's promise. Page 24. Progressively expand coverage of the school feeding program to all public basic schools in rural and needy communities. All public basic schools
in rural and needy communities.
4 years of Professor Nana Geopokwajiman. Nkwada wono de beka ho no. 477,000. This one, the source of what I am giving you, a 2008 budget, page 124, paragraph 692. Osteti say by 2017, Professor No Pokwajiman. Tambia ope akontabuo wa mamuma budget no man for that year, the following year, because the bachelor ni see. Till say 2017 no, nkwada dodo ID school feeding wa Ghana na 1,677,322. Until 4 years of Professor Nana Geopokwajiman about time, 477,000. Then came in Napo. 4 years of Napo at the education ministry. Napo free 4 years no. na nkwada edi school feeding akontabuo we so for 2021 budget page 181 paragraph 1012 na nkwada no ye 3,300,000. So 4 years of Napot Education Ministry or the nkwada 1,622,678. Inti Naponkwa 4 years nkwada de beka ho no ene ne President Kufuor, Professor Mills, John Mahama e de ka ho eyepe. Where your more records at the Education Ministry. If you have any contrary one, fabe challenge it. Na fa figures bra. Then yanko the next capitation grant na be say abaso.
Okay.
Even 4 cities 50 pesos no kra no. Professor Nana Jopoko Agyeman hand the over no the 90 billion 9 million Ghana
9 million
Ghana cedis. No trust say na po ba no metua na po so betua e. Na po free 4 years no nika. No otua ni nyina. O de ye beba ho, ye nduru ho. Nti wo fa we a eye ade ba ko a first two na po BT Professor Nana Jopoko Agyeman in terms of delivery we your academic levels. Yanko the major campaign promise 2012 na MPP gina school free so NDC force enye ye nti yebesi adan nti yewura John Dramani Mahama in the NDC manifesto promised to say obesi suku adan onia in page 25 senior high schools or say the major policy thrust will be the attainment of universal access to secondary education by 2016. In pursuance of this goal and the increasing number of students at this level, the NDC government will increase infrastructural facilities as follows. 1. Construct 200 new community day senior high schools across the country with emphasis on one district where there are no schools. This was their trust major campaign promise. Na MPP major campaign promise and they say yebema secondary school nyina aye free. John Dramani Mahama gave some major promise way to my maybe a friend Professor Nana Jopoko Agyeman say or no one deliver. 4 years of Professor Nana Jopoko Agyeman at the Education Ministry. Their own handover notes no say na omaji 123 sites. The first a failure because they promised 200. Not 199. But they handing over no or say na you 123 sites. 123 sites no. Na 23 a asase. Mura fiso. Bibia ni ho duru wa say site for E-block no ano no. Obakaya wa unu ya pani kwa misifa kan Peace FM etu nsanchirofo gum minim say nche sem ye bi ma yen so yes ye besi 101 hospital 11 hospitals mo nya hu bibi ma ye hu say ye yo ana ye nyo ba yo de ye beba ho 23 na ya asase emra wo kɔ no na wawie mako 29 nyame na meka get fund report eni almost 29 no kuro bia na esi so ewa ha kuro bia na 29 no NDC wie no esi so no eni ebetima ba atwemamponua na ewo adobewura tano sad na ewo dema pru na ewo abase techiman north krobo gomua east na ewo gomua jaman agona east ewo agona dunkwa na agona nemuwura upper denchira yi na ewo dia so saa 29 enti in terms of the 100% first batch every school tifie Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, na free, absolute. In terms of major campaign promise, na po deliver 100% at the Education Ministry. From now, no Poko Agyeman deliver 14.5%. But when you are fair, the curious thing a womb. Yera Samuel Okuje to Ablakwa, wa wutie mi bia obetimi a Google. Cost of one community day senior high. Okuje to Ablakwa se na ba akubia between 5 and 6.5 million. Near 5 million no?
Ghana cedis.
That is 50 billion.
Okay.
nti ne na headmaster okay say na bi wo ho bungalows bi ka ho ne enka ho no ye 50 billion ne na bungalow no ka ho na ye World Bank for na esi no na ye 65 billion 6.5 million Ghana cedis me pese ye nyina ye follow ne ye di akire me mfa mi trim enka asem nkyere obia headline wo ho na ono ankasa okuje to abrakwa no wo say omaban enti abrakwa on this to obia utia Google cost per senior high is between 6 and 6.5 million okuje to.
Okay.
Do Google ya ebeba. Enwachi napo time TVET schools nko we invested 3 billion Ghana cedis. But when you say all the e-blocks 200 no nyina no na ebe cost 1.3 billion. All the 200 and no kura no for the 6.5 no to be a utie bia no for 6.5 million na multiply by 200. Ubenya 1.3 billion Ghana cedis, which is all 13 trillion.
Yeah.
Na pota am nko ska what the share TVET. 3 billion, which is 30 billion. So wo fa eno nko a onua na esi e-blocks no 307. Yes. Scan na the audio free SHS ya member ho. Okay, say former president can say if I had 2 billion Ghana cedis, I will not invest in free SHS.
Yeah.
One year free SHS. But the major promise now just 1.3 billion want to me and deliver.
And a whimsical promise of a desperate.
I say Ghana must not introduce free SHS on a whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Today he is more than a desperate politician because he says he brought the free SHS. But no the Jaima Ghana for. Inti say who come major deliveries are. Huh? Professor John Opokwajimai efeli woefully. But upon saying na po ye ni the 100% no. Met to me a catch your pain says na po na OCE blocks na. Be sin ne aban west ka odi ahye TVET nko ano. 6 billion Ghana cedis. It to me see 923 e-blocks.
The questioner.
Per questioner President Mahama na ban. E-block no.
E-block baako buoni.
Even no kura no ye for the highest one.
Yeah.
Ni onu see no nyina na 5 million de no bi. Ni World Bank simaye no na 6.5. But the for World Bank price no.
Tisika ya investing in free senior high school no.
Ni free senior TVET.
TVET nko a.
Free senior high school there but the e-block no.
You see e-blocks ni bia. Kebesi say 900.
923 TVET nko a. The 6 billion Ghana cedis today. Ye de wura TVET nko a no. Say this e-blocks can people aban be see 923 e-blocks. Eno na ho. Ansa no wa back free SHS na ankasa. Ama si so 2 billion afi on fa ngurem. Imagine say wo de afi bia enko soro 2 billion. 7 years atwam no which is 14 billion. We can build over 2,000 e-blocks. Because if 6 can build 923, then what about 14? But nyepe. Yeah, fibia ye start ye na nkora no ekwa animu no. Ye start free SHS na nkora no 813,448. And then you mujai mai. And now ye ka se nkora no 1.4 million. Almost doubled. Then 2 billion bill. This is the level abino at the edru. Onia 3 months pay policy. Yam fa chere for or chira dia mfie mienu afe a ese etu abosomi aduonu na abosomi du mienu bosomi du nsia bosomi du nwotwe no na under professor na je opoku agima yetu bosomi miensa enu nti no aban we take over na pobai no na ye de akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ ka akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ maako 98,000 ɛna na adase aban de ne ka bosomi baako bosomi du mienu bosomi du nan saa onua within the first 3 years of the at the education ministry near friend in legacy arrears he paid all and besina ye ka say sa aban fa na ye bosomi wo ha aban tua bosomi wo ha nye ne professor na je opoku adema de ba say wo ye adwuma fe baako mfie mienu instead say betua obibiri no na ye tua bosomi miensa na eni hobi o conversion prof na opoku adema abreso ne ye mmra say yemfa all polytechnics enkoye universities na polytechnics e wo Ghana ye 10 the then 10 regions na bia obako ono 4 years omo promise ye no oko no na omo tumi a convert 7 ye ni ebe convert 3 polytechnics e ma ne be ye universities but na to convert colleges of education to tertiary it took him one stroke. All the 46 were
colleges
changed.
of education.
Now you can say all the 46 colleges of education in Ghana are universities, tertiary, degree awarding institutions. 10. From now to me 10. Oja 3. Na po ne be. But yeah, the 46 are converting. Na po ye ni na. Or converting every college of education into a tertiary and sana oko. Onuya, 4 years of Professor Anaje Opoku-Agyeman at the Ministry of Education, there was not a single allowance that was introduced. Yes, from Mills' time, it seems Mame Betty Mold or Lee Okran. No, we introduced professional allowance. 4 years of Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, not a single one was introduced. 4 years of Napo, we introduced teacher development allowance. 1,002 for professionals, 800 for non-professionals. Yes. Me a professional teacher. I'm talking about reality near Koso. Napo introduced teacher development allowance. 1,002 for BIA certificate. So no BIA only teacher certificate, but what trade? Meaning so only difference now.
Yeah.
When you say Oko to say UCC. We educational, ukra education certificate. Ukra any college of education, ukra education certificate. But ukra can UST. Ukra ye be a business. Ukra engineering. Now the bachelor chemistry or secondary school. When you're professional. Until you're professionals, no difference. That is the difference. The professionals no 1,002. Non-professionals 800. Na pune de buy. Young the next. Okay, say. Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman distribute 2 yellow buses. Na 33 seater.
Yeah.
When to a peswa. $18 million. Ojano ho. Na po ne betua ye. Na po bedru ye. Watch 1,190 cars in 4 years. Na po. 840 pickups. 350 buses.
From 2017
to 2020.
2020.
Every education directorate any new pickup. The old schools are not nyanye buy no. Headmaster biya pickup no bi. Schools are na any buses no bi. Actually obiya enya bi. This is their level of delivery. Ono wenyane de no ka. Opesika ekotoye ansana obeyo. But Professor Opoku-Agyeman ko free. Eja kanoma. Yes. 3. University lecturers, book and research allowance. We were thinking, say, onokra de former lecturer, vice chancellor. No. When you talk for your problem, you suspend the payment of allowance. Say, actually, no, you can buy niska. Did you say, we prove the research you want to do? But now, for every lecturer. But actually, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman be here say, you can research fund. The research fund, no, apply there. Some person me research for the way. No more vet now qualify am obi. We came, restored it. We created a research fund, and out of it we pay the lecturers, but you don't apply.
Oh, I see.
No put time. No the buy. No yeah, that law. Research fund law. No put time. And the under Prof. Nana Opoku-Agyeman, I'm saying this. Now, let me cry about the UCC. You call council meeting. Now, you tag reps, no, complain, say, students not dorsal. You hear lecturers, Abayso Niska, now your IMF conditionality, and to me for lecturers. UCC needed over 700. The whole of the 4 years of Prof. Nana Opoku-Agyeman, they approved 23.
700 lecturers.
I'm telling you.
And my mom said 23.
Legon, the Ukraine under emergency, under Napo. First school government granted my 400 Legon. ube opebia government grants Legon to recruit UTAG members or lecturers. Ubenya. Then VCG, Vice Chancellors Ghana. Ekushia na nado danko ekufuado. You know, omu problem to nenim say lecturers no bread. Students doors on the door. Napo let them there. Because of lobbying skills of Napo, he was able to lobby the finance minister to give clearance. Government granted 6,100 lecturers to be shared among all the universities in Ghana. I don't know if the establishing University of Environment and Sustainable Development. So many. First Vice Chancellor, Professor Eric Nyako Simpson. No, a UCC or UCC or no. 6,100. Now put me lobby ma. You're granting at the time the day of VCG for kwe. Me the sad document in aba happen. Well, utibiano. Google government grants universities lecturers 6,100. Uben headline obeba. We no me fancy. Utility bills. I said whether they be because I'm privileged. Say documentations or banana near me research about the music. Hey, so I mean we are no nooks for FIT papa. Nooks FIT papa. Me say Google. Google yes one ya.
Oh yeah.
So what kind where we are and son and you do the near man panini grant ma Legon no beka ho a na potam nko ano ye fa lecture 6,500 after yamra the normal teachers teaching staff na ponko time no ye fa teacher for 110,000 110,000 teachers and then people are buying 4 years free SHS intervention nko ano ye wi ane for 36,000 because na be double track ti omo eba gold no se school for no makwan omo ntimi nto aso mbebre ti ese ne for omo ebe gold na omo ebe fe ebe hwe other green no and omo yes tracks no do ukwa within the time of 4 years of Napo every year group opposed to omo year groups are na year backlog of Professor Nana Jopokwadima because of IMF yan to me am form no on the be post to omo kekani nyina boma. He employed 110,000 Ghana Education Service staff as Minister of Education in 4 years. No Minister of Education, unprecedented before him, and a year be. And fortunately, no, near year before him immediate, Professor Nana Jopokwadima. So in terms of competence at the Education Ministry, there, utility bills number so. Professor Nana Jopokwadima and Ghana wofu anim say, you go to your light bill. Me can pay me say yes you can keke. They issue letters me the aba bebre from utility for where ECG for to UCC say yenko to ya omo de your bill brain your bill no actually ha any bills every school all universities all polytechnics under John Mahama na no Pokwajiman onua bill omo de bre UCC no ye ko che senka yenko hwe sani students be ye frame me as student leader obi a na wote aban hostel university hostel no na because the be no aduan de bi to niema no na obetua 900 Ghana cedis aka wo school fees ho. This is what Professor Nana Pokwajiman wickedly introduced to parents in Ghana. Wa wonte aban dime because wo de wako high hostel but wo be call class akosua de be use projector you use light na obetua 500 Ghana cedis aka wo school fees ho. We fought. Me fight here man this penny back be attack me. Yan nyina na university council. Say do I know how much it cost? Send the be obi be to me produce 1 kilowatt of light. I'm say hey. And you know me concern. My concern is that we cannot pay. Do kwa obi a wutie bia no Google Nooks protest utility bill. Because we won't pay. We say back ya no why obo say me pese ya na sa dance die bema na obi ahunu bi. And then Napo, and over withdraw say school ni be and light bill from kindergarten to university. Until next say obi ko school na ohunu ni aban we ayama na. Dabia me imagine say yen so ye ka ho bi. How many students in Nimsa and na no Pokwajiman and John Mahama can school for nkura ye ko to light bill. Oni ayenko registration fees under President Mahama. No, I say oh nkura no betray exams ye be for subsidy registration both say 40 Ghana nti yeba first na po introduce 70% 2017 first batch ayebe to omo a na omo wo school dada omo betwero no MPP abai absorb registration fee no 70% and you make a promise from your second year you be year free ho oria we so no registration obi a wo pe bia no 2017 budget 2017 budget no page 102 paragraph 573 yeah absorb first 70% from the second year 2018 akwara bia ntwa registration be sin ne registration fee na do buy no from BEC in ye free ho they say the school is completely free and the MPP but even President Kufuor ni capitation buy NDC beto aso no nyina no na ye tua registration fee onuanda me no ka say enkwada etro wasi a BEC from na no juada be sifia day
yeah
aye 569,800,000 so we check here I can kwada less than 200 and kwada near 570,000 abaye tua bia 2 million 17 Ghana cedis that is 2.17 217 Ghana cedis and akwara bi etron so we ti awofo bia oba etron so we bi no ne na nado aban ya ma on say 2.1 bia ka wokotua no na aban we etua ma onua so multiply no nko a na de ko mu e blocks na kesi 19 e blocks nkura etro exams nko a omo registration fee no it means 19 e blocks
sika aban etua no
eno nko a
se ye de kosi e blocks no bia the cost price and no mama de buy no e be si 19
no kura ye ne World Bank de na Headmasters Bungalow and Star Bungalow
kan ne boarding no
yes 19 to a wutie bia no multiply 569,000 by 217 Ghana cedis we are divided by 6.5 we can match row to je chinji aye na we eno kura nsesa be ba chiri ka ban be nya nsesa ma boys de adidi the next wasi ye ka say BEC registration wasi registration na ye won kwada afofra next month omo so be start exams omo nso so no ay over 500,000 omo registration fee of 380 Ghana cedis abaya tuya ni nyina ti akwada bi abetro so ye no bi nti nei from kindergarten to SHS3 awufo bia ni bibia wotua apart from so omo abekọ mu PTA na omo agi atum se pese ye to wonti ye mfa le bibi maye ho eno kora no enei Dr. say you do de mra bia ba wontumi nko bisa PTA wa kora ho we here PTA after wo PTA meeting awufo no ba bentua ma akwada no nya asomdwe ensu ade na ontro ne nsori onua free TVET unim say under all governments they see Professor Nana Je Opoku Ajiman so na ministries mako be say 18 and na technical school shase ntibia Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources forestry school bi obabi e omo dia bia Ministry of Tourism ye wo catering school bi e omo dia sa tibia woni de na na Dubai and na pon ye start here. We have brought 139 different technical schools into one system. Now you TVET service. They say you Ghana Education Service. First, na technical school bibia Ministry of Education a Director General say. Na enti sabiu. And nay under na poster tie. Ya bringing nyina together. Ya TVET Act, ya TVET curriculum. And ne government could give $60 million. And a boom. Afe onia yenko ne ehu no problem no Opoku Ajiman adwuma a wosan ye ne ministry ho a wogya man na po behwe so na anu mbo bia ma di kan bo yellow buses no $18 million wogya ne ho textbooks $17 million the end is that no omo unveiling no and we supply textbooks we supply this now me say obey bold I can say yes we supplied but we left the money for this government to come and pay mama me we free dey we because this for D to omo school uniforms and sandals under Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman. School uniforms and sandals. Wey obi a wutie bia no ko 2017 budget page 103 paragraph 574. 2016 NDC aban to 209,415 uniforms. 209,450 election year kra no money abrese almost supply their win election no. Almost 209,415 sandals almost 30,000. Then Napo came. Napo first year 2017. Napo to school uniform 250,000. Auto sandals 40,000. Tini America him call to actually. Wa ubetimi a Google. Kwa make a budget na obi ama nye ni hu. Unya Google year no budget na ebeba. U download one wako page in the paragraph na make actually no. E has all print it. Into 2017 budget page 103 paragraph 574. Me and the side bebo because budget in the paragraphs with me about 2000. Yeah. 200 ade na wu na. There's only one say bre. The classic chair pass that to me you win. Afei na no me kan yi bi wo ha. Me a me correct me ho. Because me kan no, me nim say na we prophet o. Me ka chalks a Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman gya ne ho seka. Me de first, you for the school uniforms, dear, ekoma chalk. The school uniform or no tono 2016 America once a mino. Ojaka 40 billion, 4 million Ghana cedis. Wait, therefore the American say in no. Ne source, Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman na ankasa. Nimfie nan so ya o maban na di nkugu o mokofie no. Adwuma obaye ne ho nyina ho akontabu a friend handing over notes. A onu jama ye wura napo. First, and I'm say yellow buses, no, $18 million no so jane ho. Textbook $17 million. Onia chalks, the area was chalk $10 million Ghana cedis, 100 billion chalk.
10 million Ghana cedis.
10 million chalks. Ghana cedis chalk.
Nebi ni wonu mpono no.
Yenya binukura o. Chalk wa no matter o ntumi ntuani. Say wo pa. Konia oni mwe de eye asama NDC MPs nyina anim na be meka because minim nipa no so head o MPP MPB should have trained Minister of Education eba Parliament. Say on me chere ka obeto so. Na osoro o se kaka. Na fe okoyi gu ho. Tini e mebo nyina no. Upa Google way MPP inherited huge debt from Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman, Education Minister. The Minister of Education, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, has said the government has, over the last 3.5 years, cleared 91% of debt, popularly known as legacy arrears, that is inherited in the education sector from the previous government in 2017. Tiana ukwa onia kanu nyina ya state wom bibia e wo but na me state maker upa uko Google obenya bia kan. Another one so here, government clears chunk of education sector debts. Eni ugugu we so a ubenya ne make nyina. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh ye wie no. NDC ni bia me dispute ye okuje to no ministry o ye vocal pa. Ti ye se nko ba beka se ne mi papa no beka ye ni book num. Be si na ye ntehwe. Onua e-blocks na. Omu si just 29 pe no. Omu jana na do abanka 9 trillion. 900 million Ghana cedis. Headline uni. Mahames e-blocks schools. Government has fully paid Ghana 900 million debt to contractors. Napo reviews. Parliament. Tiwa wutie bia betimi Google we obenya details no. 900 million Ghana cedis. It is kind of 9 trillion. Get fund. Get fund. Oria, ufa mu green book na. And yesi school dan bebre, yesi hostels. NDC abanja na nadu abanka. 37 trillion. Get fund nkwa. Okojina baby na say tamale. I say I left this money in this account. Woki kan bo manika oja ne ho no enumu kota say di tua. Da yebeba employment ministry. Oria Ghana adwumayefo ya bi aban no so mani pa hunu ye. Woni fund bi a friend tier 3.
Yeah.
Tier 2 tier 3. Ah, yetiti free adwumayefo akatuam say daachi bi okwa ye de abon ho bra. Ni NDC tete no mfiensia. Omonja 1 cedi. Aban we buy no. Na NDC aban eja 3.2 billion. 32 trillion. Ba afo ewu ani to ye da krofre no. Honorable Ignatius ba afo ewu. Na breso. Tina na do da bi na osane ministers no mra ne a. Bia be ye adwuma papa e ma no. Nti hwe progressive free SHS. Enra mampanyin sa repeating asem no say obeja na chi amadwoma ama bi o ebe ne ya. Hwe se professor na na je opoku agyeman. Wo be minister no na capitation grant onuam kase e beba ho bi o. Yeah. Eye 4 cedis 50 pesos. Mo kono. No omo ye say oh 4 cedis 50 pesos no 90 billion 9 million Ghana cedis. But near ehu eye special schools. Eye miensa pe o Ghana ha. Nkwara bi asosiefo anifrafo schools ade no. Akropon Cape Coast School of Death ni sa anema no. Omo kono omo didi sika nko ano 40 billion 4 million Ghana cedis omo ntua. Sabi na obeye obi abone a na nka sabi nkwada adidem. Na oda wa bompaya ma kom de na. Ne na mekan eye progressive free SHS. So mama fa just 39 cedis. Akwada bia no okode ni school fees. Ofamu 39 cedis pe 39 pe. Omokono omuja 301 billion 30 million 120,552 Ghana cedis. Professor Nana je opoku agyeman handing over news. Minu yakuma awoba meka amaja na hani kotu amam. 301 billion. Next. Oria. Arehusem ne say over the 5 northern regions now. Schools are now under Professor Nana je opoku agyeman na enduru 80.
80.
Yes. And kwada na ewo mu nyina no mu nuru 100,000. Na schools are ewo ha. Yes, school fees o a subsidy. A President Nkrumah de buy aban bia ba no oto aso. Under President Mahama and Nana opoku agyeman. Every year from 2013. Na school say ewo ha bie school. Next kakra dey ko support to omo no grant no.
E wo soro ho no.
No omo ntimi ntua. The half was de no. Na nkwada e wo sirim. Etifi. It should be something I say
under John Mahama.
Under John Mahama and now no Opoku Agyeman as Minister of Education.
John Mahama and Nodna.
Yes. 2013, schools in 3 northern regions face imminent closure over unpaid feeding fees. How they started here? Then they started sitting 83 SHS delay reopening due to lack of feeding grant. Way year 2014 January. Na half for school esuya de but no more delay obotifie na ebe we so reopening of SHS in 3 northern regions delayed 2015. So they delayed in 2014, they delayed in 2015, but they were going to write the same exams. SHS in northern Ghana cry for feeding grants 2016. 80 SHS postponed reopening over delays in release of feeding grants 2015. SHS in northern region to delay reopening over feeding grants 2016. Northern SHS not closed over government's failure to pay feeding grants. Actually, no. Charles, headmasters, no. I said that committee. So, be unfair means because their performance, no. And I'm not echo firm because in your headmaster and crowd school.
Yeah.
On an incorrect but they will write the same exams. So they should find a means. Today I will form no manonko. Gone granos or munya duanini. And now omobe issue statement say omoman krano mra. That is this. Then near me to hey. Then they went for meeting under John Mahama for the first time since 1958. And Nkrumah de support to ban off no. Northerners should pay to feed their children in SHS. Under John Mahama. Our phone you frustrated. Say they began thinking, say, Mama yen frasi en ho. Say ye pese yen kwadano ene. Omo yen nuanom e wo south no ngoma sua ye pa. Our phone mum frasi say mo betua school fees. This is a nipa way. Just a support. Let's see I can say unia.
And what can also call boy.
Say with the TVET and the secondary school say what Ghana Boma every 1,000. Nkwada wo me 1.4 million. Omudi di kwa. Omushe school atade kwa. Omunya books kwa. Omunya house dress kwa. Bibia o. Aban way nkwada no delay reopening one day since na potu adum. Yan ka sen ka see BS school wo chana. Na so aban sis kani honti muntra fie. Full cost. School nyina ekoso. 83 schools do mama hwe so no support. Yet won kofa o. One na no if you are a minister now to me convince your cabinet say education is important. The Mr. Muhammad Kamraha, that is the exception Napo had. He was able to convince government say ni obeka bia na ban no timi mo mutie se ngoma fia de mi wura yem fa ni agro moma yenyenko emma every support na ohia aban no de ma no nti Ghana schools nyina over 1,000 no entina fie da banda na no poku agiman 83 schools na wosire mu no every year na ye bia school ha na omutifie it is a nay schools na duru over 1,000 and kwada no enye less than 100,000 ti say omo na wosire bi o omo ye million ba ko mpema henan wo tua school fees full bibia mu na se ne obi ka kire o se san fa ko hye John Mahama eni na je opoku agiman sa so wo ye panyina wo ye obi asabe wo abadaya wo ye mbehyew ti se na nra man panyini gina simpie so ano wo ka se ebe ha no se nipa wa frase no begya ya kire ama John Mahama no na sector bia obekọ no wo benya sa ha no bi onu am say 2024 campaign eya akontabuo ye di mfie nwotwe NDC di mfie nwotwe yem ka na recent ya yenyi kufo ne Rollins mfim na bia mekire se mfie nwotwe amode maye no ye yo we manfa sebe obi kasadi a wakati awo dwene wo man no kane this na we ye MPP na so wate atena na bia wonya hunu ne ye waban na ye amagana me da bia me se me ye proud say nipa e bom toa ne ye to aba ema MPP aban we eba no me ka ho bi it is na akwada bia woni bi mobrowafo bia nko won ko school da na ne otumi ko school a me da me bonya me mpaye se me da na se o masa aban no bom right sonia nei running mates mienu obi akobo bramfie na education ministry Ghana for obi akrata ni hey yawo others na okwa na ndisi for kan mo say achievement of Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman no bi ni say reduce teacher absenteeism from 23% to 9%. Onia ya for teacher ni aban tuanika your directors of education every district, your circuit supervisors every circuit, your headmaster to every school. This is a teacher ni in school. Education minister Agyeman so on ko dia kire nko pam teacher ni in class. Then why do you pay the district directors for? Why do you pay the circuit supervisors? Why do you pay headmasters? Every SHS headmaster only the assistants crowd too. School I am so no. Who assistant headmaster academic? Assistant headmaster administration. School eso. Who a third headmaster? Assistant headmaster domestic.
Even a rough dinner.
Good. It is a who director of education. Our RAF district. Who was circuit supervisor? School no circuit kakra bia ono na eso okohwe. Who headmaster na said ye ni said da bia no pa wonko school. Who assistant headmasters or madman so mo headmaster no na da bia omo hwe se ngoma so yekoso. Every teacher bia belongs to a department. Department bia wo departmental head. Wo check timetable a. Wunim teacher ni bia time o de kira de. Any time I so de ba school. Na say wo be ka achievement say achievement ni say teacher for no monko school na ma ya ma say de be ko school. What did you do? Me fa ne ma o ma twera fa ne ho na ne emi hunu ne say onua being a professor does not match to performance in the work field. Until I make us say professoria and yet adisua and adisua and the
right.
ma memfa wensi na yentwa to say momma obi anwene say hey obi a professor nti
wa bion
enura okay sentro ni oba ho no minu ya ba ko oketi oka asem bi wo say by 2004 2012 from January then this in EBS ro say yakọ elections on be lose because no mo say professor modern more den it's nyamira meka yo but he is the only president or a professor meaning say me about 3 years prime minister Buzia wasn't the president Buzia a prime minister not president he do the Kufuor but president o dey emfa the fourth republican presidency na you be can say ne what sua de pa Professor Moss but no so na na ne nkrofo so to say ne modern monso ani anei ne u fa ndc green book a ne din nim a whole green book we promise din nim nso project na no maka kire say da ye betena book we wono ye be yi project na free ma ye be wie no ne ye project mama achievement ye ni pictures eno na Ghana fo be hu say ade obeye ya nso betwa pictures ana ode agubukum but the papa bi e wom bia no it's either Rollins, it's either Kufuor, it's either Atamels.
The green book.
Hey, sa issue we you be solve the same. Yem bisa papa ba ko no a o se o nya kwanya obeba no. Yem bisa no ono no ne niso ade hunu a o de solve sa ade no e we he. Because da no oba ye no wan kire bibi a obetumi ayafa ho. Wan kire sika no omokoje no IMF no. Sa 918 million ya omokoje 2050 omokwa IMF. Sa sika no fa no a omo de support to CD. Now they say CD no call for the easy no am release it abegum. No release bi abegum. Ejuma omo de ya no. Ene de aka omo de koma banking sector for so monje na mo sustain banking sector bankruptcy I say omo fix no. Omo fix omo de source ano. But what I say. But ye papa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne MPP say adie we e di enya ache. Enti se Ghana be ko de nimu ase to me solve problem we. Now you solve problem no so no a e say etumi e making sure say adea e ye comparative advantage e dey be solve. Ghana ha mre bi atwemu and say be Ghana na free Gold Coast. Me no ka say gold ya adea santememu ha e ye adea nyankopon e dey adom yen. Fanwa wo asantememu ha no most of the regions no and then they discover gold or the northern sector of the country Bulga upper east ne upper west and as I mean savannah kra ma discover gold ewo ho tireche say asase we no nyankopon adom ye ne gold enti o hwe and wo susu say ebetumi solve this year perennial depreciation of the cedi no a say yen hwehwe na de ye gold no a $10 mechi and bia recently as in the 1930s America for the and a switchy fee the gold standard about currency yes I know anka gold a currency enti no say ebeboa ama Ghana cedi na atumi gina say making sure say that the gold no ebe back na ebe bisa and is for say omo comparable solution e wa he aneba say o de sa ediswade hu yi aye adwuma de etie ne say o de o cedi invest or kind policy nature say buying by investing in institution the universities and for instance the geological survey department normal your prospecting of baby gold or Ghana here now yankasa yes are prospecting no buying a discussion yes are prospecting no they who say ha gold or ha obi enfi abonten embetu ne hu din say be so and so gold company or say enti me pese me mine gold we mamo ye de memma Ghana for no amani on say mining no a biggest burden prospecting to find say gold wa ha and I say ni ha and I say wa ha the investment in that no and on na ya prevent locals for no from engaging in big time mining enti no ubeha obi be free amanone aba na o enya skaga crown ho aba be prospecting onya gold ne pe se wa ha onya concession no a oneba okọ back no okọ akọ raise funds our stock market no de aba abatwe gold no Says can anya sika wo. But ya gold no da akotwa wo. Agye ehu sika abe prospect ye gold no. Enti sa wo sesa ade we na yankasa aban a discussion na ye prospect because expertise no wo ho. Na ye prospect said ya Dr. Mahmoud Baumia eni so ade hu no kire no aban bai boa ama ya sa prospect no. Abema geological survey for enya adwuma ye omoto ho ye redundant oma ye adwuma ama na bo enra me hia papa bi wo benchi Ashton na me ne di nko no kam so the baby school we say geological scientist na opadwuma pachote ase the two saba we na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia be ye presenter omo adwuma ba be sore yes asaye nua ketwa we benye adwuma ye Ghana ha aboa ma Ghana koso enti say nya sa opportunity we na ngasa prospective gold na Ghana for na mine a aban the ye CD aban the Ghana CD no ebeto gold na gold nso so call world market price for gold and the cost when you CD a say o per CD akokoto we na eteba for enti ye the CD ni to gold no a na ya dane e de akwakoje dollars enu bi na cocoa for this cocoa securitization and I say friend say loan ya omukwakoji the same arrangement but we no yeah the CD no to gold now gold price is here no I think the last time I checked no it's more than 2,000 I called 3,000 enti no ye asset yeah the CD instead say call forest bureau near the CD akwakoji dollar no yeah the gold in the akwakoji dollar esa say no sombu nti no and no price no edging in dollars directly nti no ebeboa amasi Nigeria na so sa initiative we was started that nti omo e business say na one start no they started that okay gold for oil okay Bank of Ghana gold purchase program. These two initiatives, Cabo Muno, Ghana may raise between 2022-2023, no, raise about $2.79 billion. And totally, no, this policy, no, is very doable. I bet you me a boy, I'm a CD, no, a general now. And we are Kakako, say, MPP, you buy a year to my baby. Say, Jumano. Na nka enye covid ene Russia Ukraine where the base and na mu a na be twin try na mu a nka ba now no yakọ enim bebri nka ne yenye inflation ho asem de yeka enye high cost of living asem de yeka enye roads a asese ye ene hospitals a asese ye wie ho asem de yeka nka be ka se ye wie we no mo de ahin na ese ye biom e de ka ho that na nka be nkomo e wo Ghana ha but abade sa no ya tiase ene yegu so aye adwuma ene so ade hunu a ye de ko enimu eye ni so ade hunu a ebe ma ya san si ye dada mu kura a chensa my economy na ko enima Ghana for ate debut enti yen koso en support MPP Titu Ashanti region ene adesrede ene ye de tu enim se MPP fru masha ma ye ma obi ehu eyawo anase asembia obi aka na se ade bia se obi ye ma ye as a anchor as a community, as a police station, as a constituency. I went to me and assembly of Kaya Anya Yede, my emfa and no emfa nyasem. And only a nipantem and some, and your party and Afumobi. Or how abano ye nim dia a free ababedruha. Na ya nya a home so anon so.